that brings us to item 12. 11. Oh, sorry. 11. Speeding ahead. Who's that? Sarah's moving. This is the proposed new bus stop and P3 school drop-off pickup on Barbadoes Street, south of Ferry Road. Welcome.
Lovely. Hi. Thanks for having us. We're here to talk about a new bus stop proposed on Barbadoes Street, just south of Ferry Road. The proposal includes a shelter and some P3 parking restrictions to support the school with the drop-off and pick-up zone of their students. The reason for this recommendation is that ECAN have approved a trial to change the route that goes from Littleton to the city, and it's going to alternate between Colombo and Brougham and Ara, around Ara. And this came out of a consultation that ECAN conducted in 2022, and this bus stop supports that route change so that the students at Ara can have improved access to public transport facilities. We've met with the school and they're supportive of the changes, and ECAN are also supportive of the changes. Are there any questions?
Seconded, Tyler. Kelly, you have a question?
Can I ask it?
Yes. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Pauline. Deputy Mayor. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I was trying to see the bus stops a little further to the south. Are they being taken out?
So the bus will go down Barbadoes and then through onto Waltham Street, and so the next bus stop is sort of...
No, sorry, maybe I haven't explained myself properly. Just further down Barbadoes Street, heading towards Morehouse, I noticed that there's other bus stops there.
Yes.
Yeah, so are they going to be remaining, or are they going to be turned into parking or something? Or?
So at that moment, that school is relocating.
Yeah.
And we've got the... we've got another area spot for a coach bus.
Oh, okay.
And so when that school completes their relocation, we'll be looking at changing those bus stops and that coach parking and talking further to communities to see what that what the parking restrictions along that section of the road is going to look like.
Okay, thanks, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, as ARA would be the largest supplier of humans in the area, what was their discussion, or what was their view on it?
So ARA campaigned quite heavily with ECAN during the consultation to get the bus route through there, and also the P3 parking restrictions will make it easier for short-term parking so that students can use that during that off-peak school pickup area to access their classes. But I didn't specifically hear back from them during my consultation.
So the students, you mean the school students or the ARA students?
ARA students,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, Sarah? And you want to debate? Yeah. Any other questions? A quick question, Tyrone?
Kia ora. Oh, hi, Rosani. How are you?
Thank you.
So just to clarify on when you said the school's moving, like one of the schools is moving, because there are two schools there, and only one of them is moving, and the other one's staying. So can you just clarify, like, that just, you were saying sort of there were some changes and you're like, oh, but it's okay, one of the school is moving.
Yeah.
But there are two schools, two high schools there. So is the other one, does it not matter for the other one?
So Catholic Cathedral College,
Yep.
They're very much remaining, and they're the key stakeholders where I met on site.
Yep.
And they're the adjacent property of where the bus stop and the parking restrictions will go. Further down towards, on the corner of Morehouse and Barbadoes, we've got Marian College of Christchurch, and they're going to be relocating. And that's the area where we've got some school bus stops and a coach bus that we'll be reviewing in the near future.
Right, so it's not going to affect Cathedral at all.
The cathedral,
No, Cathedral College, sorry.
no.
Right, okay, that's cool. Just checking. Thank you.
Great. Good questions. All right, no more questions. Anyone like to speak to this? Sarah?
Thank you. I'm really pleased to see like a shelter going in place here, because actually waiting for the bus in the rain is really horrible. It puts people off PT, which is really so good to see. And just so people know, the reason that this is alternating past Ara, although the original proposal was to have it going full-time past Ara and to switch the route completely. And I know Ara was very keen for that. But it's going to be alternating because the change would have taken it away from our Brougham Street social housing development, where there's 90 units there, and also away from South City Mall and the bus stop that most students from the southeast who are going to Hagley College get off at. And so, and many people getting on at that area as well. So for people coming into town, it won't make a difference. You just go past either of them. But it does mean that both that South City area, Brougham Street social housing, and Ara all get catered for. So, so it's really cool and good to see.
Great. Mark?
Thank you. Pleased to see this sort of infrastructure going in. I think any way we can promote the use of public transport in our city is absolutely got to be supported and commended. And I think the more we can put in these sorts of shelters and stops that meet needs in the community, the better it's going to be. So it's happy to support.
Great. And of course we need bus stops outside colleges, universities and schools above all else really, and destinations like that. And also, I guess, I'm assuming, it's not a question, but I'm assuming this is a relatively easy bus shelter. Some of them are not easy to install outside residences, but they do add a lot of amenity to people waiting for the bus, as Sarah has alluded to. And that's really important if we want to make public transport attractive, comfortable and efficient. So thank you for the work on this. On that note, I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Opposed? That's carried. Doing well. Thank you.
Thank you. And I just forgot to introduce Rashani sitting next to me. It's her second day as our PT coordinator.
Oh, welcome, Rashani.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. So we're now up to